Hello, everybody. Happy TVU Thursday. Welcome to another episode of The Black Umbrella. Yes, we're your hosts. I'm Frenchie.
I'm Nika.
I'm Wes.
Yes, somebody's racing outside.
I'm like, yo, what?
Zoom.
Oh, when I do a zoom, and a vroom.
Okay. Yeah, we're your hosts. Happy TVU Thursday. Welcome to another episode. We're here.
Queer.
Wow, we're queer as well, and we got a lot to talk about this week. Okay, but you know, we got a Discord. Did you know that? You can click the link in our bio and our descriptions. That is gonna lead you to everywhere. It's gonna lead you to our social media, to our YouTube, to our playlist, to our book club, to our discussion group, which you should definitely be in, so we can yap and chat and all that good stuff. But yeah, how are we feeling?
I feel tender.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, al dente.
How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. Yeah, I slept terribly, but you know, I had a good day.
Boom.
Yeah.
How you feeling?
I'm feeling all right.
Okay. All right. Shall we get into the word of the day?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
And yes, she is a bitch. BICTH. And in that order.
All right, guys. Today's word of the day is plead.
Plead. Okay.
Oh, I thought you were going to say police.
I thought she was going to say, yeah, when you put that, I said police. Okay, plead.
Release her. Plead, to argue a case or cause in a court of law, to make an allegation in an action or other legal proceeding, to argue for or against a claim. Plead. My question is, what is one of your favorite pleading songs, new or old? They begging, they pleading the case.
And you've already said it. Brandy begging and pleading.
Okay.
And it's in the title. And if you watch the live performance of that, I think it was the Soul Train Awards years ago. 10 out of 10 live vocal. 10 out of 10 Brandy. And she is literally begging and pleading. But hey, for a little bit of razzle dazzle, Clarity by the Amores.
Yeah,
that's a good one.
So Clarity would be good for me.
It would be. That's all. If I would say a good pleading song that I love, "Cry for You."
I was gonna say
Jodeci.
Baby, I'm begging,
Baby, I'm begging, baby. Oh.
Begging.
Baby, I will cry for you tonight. They was not
they
playing.
Was skipping and pleading.
Yes, love that one.
Yeah, those are some good ones. One of mine, like a newer one, is definitely "Behave" by Jalen Josie.
Okay.
That song is so good.
Yeah.
She's literally begging him to behave. Why won't you behave for me? Behave. Oh, that's just so good.
Jalen.
Yeah.
Don't do that on this next album. No, just kidding. You can do it again.
Do it again.
But my God, it really hit
in that time, in that moment in time for us.
It hit, girl.
Oh gosh. Well.
Beautiful. Let's get into For the Birds.
Into the nest.
Yeah.
Into the nest.
Okay. Let's get into For the Birds. It's a part of the show where I look at social media, I see what's going on, what's popping, what's going down, and we talk about it. First things first. I came across this tweet from Tyler, the Creator, the other day, and it just really made me think about the way that people move in the world and in social media, and I was just like in total agreement with this. So like the UK base made a tweet, and it says Tyler, the Creator, Sugar on My Tongue has now peaked at number 45 on the UK official top 100 singles chart. The song climbs from number 71 to number 45, and it spent 1 month on the chart, right? So Tyler quoted it, and he said, "Sugar on my tongue is the one. I feel it." You know, just basically saying, "Yay, my song."
Yeah.
Someone responded to his tweet, and they said, "Ring, ring, ring," which is another song on the latest album. They said, "Ring, ring, ring" is way better, but all the songs slap. So he's seen this, and he quote tweeted this in response to say, he said, "Hey, just curious, why do y'all do this so much now? Like, if someone shows appreciation for something, y'all gotta out of nowhere bring up another thing saying how much better it is when it has nothing to do with the convo at all. Like, for what?" And I loved this.
For that. They do it for the engagement all the time.
Yeah.
They're hoping, they don't care. That I just want him to respond to me.
Yeah,
I just want to say something.
Yeah.
But also possibly to find community, like, oh yeah, girl, I agree with you. Ring, ring, ring is way better. But that's kind of like, okay,
Yep.
what do we gain from this?
Thank you. We're talking about this other song,
Right.
climbing a good jump. It did a nice jump of spots in the UK, and you bringing up a whole other song. We're not talking about that.
Right, we're talking about this one.
We're talking about this song. And yeah, I just wish people would I don't know, that is so annoying to me. Like the otherism, like,
Yeah.
but look at this, but this other thing is better. And it's like, nobody was talking about that.
No one.
You can make a tweet and say, "I love grape jelly with my PB&Js." And people going to be like, "Yeah, I mean, it's cool, but strawberry's way better."
And it's
actually
not.
Apple's better. Like, shut up.
And it's not.
And it's not.
You just made a whole nother sentence that I didn't say in the first sentence.
Yeah, I didn't ask who disagrees at the end of what I said. I just made a statement.
Right, it's not a debate. This is how I feel.
Yeah.
And also, shout out to Kehlani. Fold is like number 35 on the Billboard Top 100. So it's climb. It's her top solo.
Amazing.
It's peaking at 35 currently, and it could keep going up. So
And it will.
Congrats, Kehlani.
Congrats. That's awesome. Because, girl, you deserve it. Speaking of D's and deserving and whatnot, I got a good triple D here. And no, I'm not talking about drivers, diners, drive-ins and dives. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about Drita Davanzo.
Drita.
If you remember Mob Wives.
Yeah, Drita.
Oh my God. I was a Drita lover. I loved her down. Okay. And she was a loyal prison wife. Okay. Her man was locked up, and she was just very, very loyal to this man. Okay. True. So Drita made an announcement about a D in her life. Okay. She said, "I'd like to make a public service announcement. I'm officially single. Details will be in my book. My scripted series on my life story is happening. I'll be back on your TV screens on a reality TV show airing soon and filming another. I'm throwing a singles party to celebrate. You're all invited. There's a lot to be thankful for. Excited to step into the next chapter in my life. Now you know why I've been gone for so long."
Put Drita on Traders.
Oh, shit.
Put Drita on Traders, which was my pitch. She's saying she's currently filming a reality TV, and she's going to film another. I pray one of the others is Traders, because she needs to be on there. I don't care what you make her. A trader would be best, but make her whatever. She just needs to be on the show. I would love to see her on Traders and just on my TV again.
Right.
I loved her so much. She would drag a bitch for filth.
And
anywhere,
also
everywhere.
just drag a bit.
Just drag.
And
literally.
Just drag you. Literally. Oh, I remember the fights her and Karen used to get into on that show. Oh, what a good time.
And shout out to Karen Huger.
Yes, Karen, you're getting out.
She getting out of jail, y'all.
Karen gonna be out on Tuesday, right?
Yeah.
They say Tuesday, next Tuesday?
Yeah.
We got a week. I'm excited, girl. Go, Karen.
Yeah, go, Karen. You know, you did the crime. You did the time.
You did the time.
Yeah.
You did some of the time, right?
Well, she did something.
Yeah, you ain't do it all. But you point is, you got to taste
Yeah.
what it's like to be in, and you ain't never gonna want to go back. Please, I beg of you, Karen. I never want to see you behind the wheel again, even if you're sober.
Yeah.
I just never want to see you behind the wheel again.
Yeah,
you need to have just
You are the grand dame. You
Talk-
should have a driver.
talk to Ray, get you a driver, but didn't she have a driver? And then blue eyes, right? And then they
That's right.
Blue eyes.
You know, Karen, maybe Ray wasn't down with the driver thing, but just you need one. So
You do.
just an all-time driver, a live-in driver. That could be a little. Find someone you and Ray might want to have some fun with.
Wait a minute.
Now, see,
Hey,
Okay.
you didn't turn this.
I was
because
not
if she need to
expecting
go
that.
somewhere at night, she gonna recuperate. She gonna be like, I just do it. No, Karen, don't even get behind the wheel. I don't want to see you behind the wheel anymore.
Yeah,
Oh,
no.
my goodness.
Have
Yeah,
a driver.
no.
You need a driver.
Yes.
Agreed. But last thing I have for the birds, baby, I have been in a hole of sorts. I have been in a hole.
Sometimes that's a fun time, right?
Sometimes it's a fun time, can't lie. And I've been having a fun time in my hole. Oh my God, that did not come out right.
Okay.
Which one?
I'm glad.
Which one? You've been having fun.
Rejoice and be glad
Which
in
one you been partying in, huh?
Oh my God.
Orifices.
It's the way I started to realize. But
As
I
it was
couldn't
coming out.
stop
Right.
It's coming already.
Tell us about your fun holes.
Well,
Yeah.
okay, it's no secret. Oh my God,
It's not.
it's no secret. Well, I did not even plan this. Look at the shirt. If you're on YouTube, look at the shirt. It's no secret. I am a Michael Jackson fan.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
I am
Yes.
a Michael Jackson fan.
Yes.
And one thing that I love the most since that man has been going shit while he was here too is the impersonators.
Oh my God. Yeah.
But not the good ones.
The bad one.
Get those out the way.
We want.
I
terrible.
want chalk white face.
Yes.
Think Flex
Sweating.
Alexander.
Yes.
We need something along the lines of that anytime we're going to see a Michael Jackson impersonator.
Yes.
Flex
Exactly.
Alexander, and boom, that's what I want to see.
That's what I
Boom.
want.
I want to see the makeup melting off your face because you caked it on.
That's what I want.
I want to see you looking
I
like a
want-
powdered chocolate
I
donut.
want
Yes.
waxy hair.
Yes.
I want
Ridiculous moves.
just
Ridiculous
an electrician's glove that you are saying is, you know, I want it all. I want foolishness.
Yep.
And I've been getting it. I've been getting it. If you are on TikTok, you may have seen a certain performer. He's been at birthday parties, Thanksgivings, block parties, and all.
He's been at all the things.
He's been at all the things, and you may have seen him from one very viral TikTok where he's at a wedding. They get him as a performer. He does like the slide on his knees, and he gets
All up in your face.
all up in your face, and he's staring. Not blinking at all. And it's like the funniest shit. Like, if you're on YouTube, you know I'm going to put it right here. So don't even worry.
It is.
You got it.
But it is the funniest thing I've ever seen. And so everybody on TikTok has now been impersonating the impersonator.
Oh, yeah. I
that's
need to see what's going on.
hilarious.
People are running miles up to the camera and to do the slide all up in the face.
Okay.
They're doing like I love the chalk white
That is
paint.
hilarious.
It's like, keep doing what you're doing.
Keep doing what you're doing. It's great. I've been loving it.
That is funny.
And I came across a performance the other day.
Ooh.
Someone did Thriller.
Oh.
And this man, he also had like a little viral moment. He was singing outside of like a rehab or like AA and A meeting, something like that. He was singing out there. He was doing his Michael.
Okay.
And this was the guy who did like the little performance doing Thriller. And he had on a mask. Now, if you've seen the Thriller music video, you know he turns into like a werewolf or
Yes.
whatever, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
This looked like
Not
Chihuahua.
Not Beverly Hills Chihuahua.
This gave Beverly Hills Chihuahua. Okay, that mask looked. You know when you freshly pull something out of like a bag, and it's.
Absolutely.
He's twisted up.
Yep.
This man put on that twisted up mask. He put on his little red jacket and his little white glove, and he proceeds to. He's singing the song "No Track."
Yeah.
Was it a track? I think maybe the music was playing, but I was too distracted by him completely dying inside of the mask. You can hear him.
The thing is, it's not that deep. It's not worth your life. But the fact that you've been able to get through it one time lets me know that you can continue to get through it. So I would like you to now come here.
Right. Please.
Perform for us. Where is he located? Where is his geolocation?
I have no idea.
You got to bring him out for your birthday.
That would be great. That would be great.
It's the 30. Come on now.
You got to. But then I dug a little bit deeper into the lore of the Michael Jackson multiverse out there.
Oh.
And the man who's having the very viral moment, sliding at the wedding and all that. I found out this man, this ain't no newbie.
Oh.
He is not new to this. He is true to this.
Yeah, truly.
Okay. Apparently his name is Rico. Okay.
And he has one?
I hope not.
I hope not either.
But he recently made a video people they want to do my slide and
oh yeah, I think I saw that video.
and he was giving a tutorial and everything. It was the funny shit ever. But I did a little dive and I found out he's not new to this. He's true to this because he was once on a talk show back in the 90s and they had him on as a guest.
What?
Which one?
I don't know. It was a white blonde.
Oh my gosh! I feel like I'm getting a reminiscent. Mm-hmm. Okay, keep going. Sorry.
But child, they was up there, and she said, "Oh my god!" The crowd's clapping, and she said, "So, do you sound like Michael?" He goes, "Hee." Yo. Get into the Rico lore. Get into the Rico MJ impersonator lore. It is there.
Okay.
Apparently, he's really been at this for
a long
years.
time. This is his profession. He's going to retire this.
So,
all right,
you go, Rico.
You go, Rico.
You go, Rico.
Go, Rico.
So get into the Michael Jackson multiverse. It's fucking hilarious. But that's all I got for the birds. Wow. Okay. Let's get into our Pay It Dust and our shining moment. Our Pay It Dust. Our Pay It Dust is something that had us messed up, fucked up, upset. Something that we want to, dust off of our shoulders. And our shining moment. Our shining moment is something that brought us joy and happiness. Something that we want to shine a light on. Who wants to go first?
Paying dust to my car.
Yeah.
My car is acting different. It's acting like it doesn't know me. Don't you hate when your car switches up on you? Because you and your car, we have good days, great days, bad days. It's bad days. So we're just trying to figure out what's going on. But it's just that it's happening at the worst. The beginning of the school year is the worst time for this to happen. So trying to handle that, paying that dust, because especially I don't know how much that's going to cost, but Lord, I pray. It's nothing too crazy. And shining moment, I feel like I had so many, but I'm just going to go with Joanna's birthday party / the Nourish Narrative Book Club with the book that didn't nobody read but the people here. We quickly realized that we all showed up to the book club, and then whenever I asked Joanna, she said, I only got to pay it like chapter 3 or 5. I said, okay. And I think I asked Denicia, and I think I asked India, and they all didn't finish the book. And I said, I finished.
No, really.
I spent my time finishing this terrible book. Oh, y'all. I mean,
that's hilarious.
For those who didn't know, we were reading Queenie, and I don't recommend. If you want to read it, okay. But I'm going to say I don't recommend it.
It's on you.
It's only going to be a book that you're not going to be happy with. There genuinely are no happy
nothing
moments.
Is resolved, right?
There's just kind of like, it's just kind of like, all right, that was that. Like that. There's nothing.
She sucks. Her story sucks. Yep. And the people in her life suck.
Suck.
But then you realize why she sucks. So it's like, damn. You suck, but it's because you had sucky parents.
Yep.
So it's all sucky.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
But nothing great happens. So, yes. Don't read Queenie. This was not meant to be a hate on Queenie, but I did not enjoy that. So if you ever hear from your friend, have you read Queenie? Or just say, Wes told me
Not to read it.
Think,
Maybe
like, who's
you
Wes?
could watch it.
Like, you don't know who Wes is? Let me send you my favorite podcast, The Black Umbrella. You can go and look him up and look them up and listen and subscribe and follow.
Yeah.
Do all the things.
Yeah.
So that's that.
Okay. My pay at dust. My pay at dust is just that I had to work when it was hot as hell. I hate being at work on a hot day. Like, I should be outside.
Yeah.
Seeing what's going on.
Showing off your body.
Showing off my body. Yes.
Look what that hot body can do.
And I gotta be at work. I hate that so much. I should have been at the beach.
Yeah, you should have.
God. But my shining moment though is definitely Joanna's birthday. That was so fun, just being in the pool and everything. That was great, and to see everybody. And then of course I had to leave the party early because I had to go to the Clips concert at the Novo, and it was amazing. It was like, it was fantastic. Probably the best rap show I've ever been to. Yeah, they were great. Their energy was great, and it was so dope. They opened up the show. Earth Gang opened, and they were really good. And then Clips came out. They opened the show with the song that they have with Kendrick Lamar. Everybody's, the crowd's feeling good. We rapping along, and then Kendrick Lamar actually comes out as a surprise guest, and everybody lost their freaking minds.
I know that balcony was jumping.
Oh, man.
I know that balcony was jumping.
That balcony was jumping, okay?
I know.
And me and my sister had perfect seats. We're right in the front row balcony, right in the center. It was great. We got shirts made that like they did in like an old photo shoot. We got the same shirts made that said like there's no business like snow business. Everybody complimented our shirts all night. During the performance of them doing Mr. Me Too, they actually put me and my sister on the screen, and it was so dope. And then it was just a great night. It was really fun. And then we went to the bar after. That was cool. And then I get on Instagram and I see that Malice from the Clips posted a carousel of the show from the Novo, and then boom, there was me and my sister in the balcony. I was like, oh, this is dope. Yay. My entire week has been made. Yeah, that's my shining moment.
I love seeing that. And I'm so happy you had a good ass time.
Great time. Ugh.
Pay dust. I guess just to be moody. Yeah, I'm paid dust to that.
Okay.
And then my shiny moment, just having a good weekend with friends, celebrating Joanna in the pool at that nice ass house.
Just
it was
beautiful
nice.
home.
Yeah.
And for sale.
Yeah, and for sale. Yeah. We had a good time. Eating and talking and chatting and
drinking,
yapping and drinking,
and doing whatever we wanted to do because it was the weekend and we deserve it.
Chilling,
grilling. We weren't grilling.
Well,
you get the vibe.
We were grilling under the sun, but
okay,
because it was hot.
I was looking like a ham hock. For me.
Hey everybody, thank you so much for watching and listening. Make sure that you follow us on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, everywhere else at TBU Podcast. Send us an email at theblackUmbrellaPC@gmail.com and click the link in our bio so that you can join our Discord server and stay connected.
All right, well, shall we get into the Gust of Wind segment?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Bring that wind on in. Bring it in, bring it in. Look at those fingers. What?
Just the way you did that.
Well, it was all of my fingers, your fingers? Oh, yours the only fingers who weren't up. Throw your fingers up if you know just What's up, y'all? I'm Wes. This is the Gust to Win segment where I talk about new music and pop culture. So let's get to it, okay?
Let's do it.
To begin with new music. Boy, let me know I just can't sing. Doja Cat came out with Jealous. One of the first, it is the first leading single, right?
Yeah.
Is it V or Vi?
I think it's V.
V, yeah. From V. Her anticipated new album coming out soon. Also announced some tour dates overseas already. I'm like, dang, we already getting to it, girl. Yeah, keep them overseas right now.
Please.
Right, please.
Don't
wait till I
bother
get
me.
my money together for because I need to see Doja. I was very, very sad I could not see Doja for my last tour.
Yeah.
So I have to see her this time. So I'm gonna make sure I'm in that building, no matter what it is. But Jealous, 80s, Coke,
Yep.
Molly, Coke,
Yep.
Molly,
Yep.
Corvette.
Coke, Molly, Corvette, Coke. Like, it's giving 80s.
Red nail. Coke.
I mean, the whole aesthetic for this project in general, seeing her how she is on stage, because she's been on a couple stages since Dope's been released. She's also had some interviews as well, and she's always dressed like she is straight out the 80s.
Yes.
The photos are gorgeous. I mean, it's one of those things where you wouldn't even know that this was taken in 2025.
Yep.
Yeah.
If you were to go and I was like, my God. I mean, even the background, all the old cars. I said, this is fantastic, Doja. So I love Jealous. I think it was great. I love the bop. I can't wait to hear. From what I watched the Zane Lowe interview.
Okay.
And she did say that this project is very much like, it's very personal to her. And she's really enjoying it. And it's about love, and it's about all the things, you know, all that kind of crazy, kooky 80s love. It's just, there's some goofiness in it, some unseriousness, because you know it's Doja, but overall, just, I can't wait to hear what it sounds like, man.
Excited.
Yeah, I'm excited.
I can't wait.
And she's been doing so well. I mean, I just keep doing what you do, Doja. I love your formula. Because this woman has been a cow.
Yes. Yep.
I mean, my
An
goodness.
alien.
She's been an alien.
A spider.
She's been a spider. And now she's an 80s pop icon. She really knows what it means to cement yourself in this industry with your eras. And I love the eras that she goes through. So go Doja.
Woo. Go Doja.
Go Doja. Okay. Next on my list, we have got Florence and the Machine. Everybody screamed. And everybody was screaming.
And everybody was screaming.
What'd you think, Nika?
I enjoyed it. And you know, the dog days are over. Just like she said. Because in that video, she was screaming her ass off like she was like releasing something. And I'm glad you released this, girl. Because this was good. The video was really good, really interesting. Very much reminded me of like the show Devil in Ohio or Midnight Mass.
Okay, yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
For sure. What about you?
I enjoyed this. A lot, girl. That little breakdown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fire.
Fire.
That's fire. You did your thing. Girl, let's go run. Where you at?
Right.
I wonder what Florence and the Machine's relationship with black people is, because I feel like black people love Florence and the Machine.
They do.
Like anytime I run into a black person, if they know who Florence, they're like, Florence and the Machine. Yeah. You know, I think that we love us some. We need to maybe have our own little cultural concert with Florence. Just Florence and the
Imagine. My God, she would be
I
done.
heard you guys loved me. Let me play this gospel song for you.
Oh, but Florence would kill a
gospel.
gospel.
She would.
Florence
She would.
kill a gospel song. And I'm
Yep.
telling you right now, Kirk, give her a call. And I'm not talking about Frost. I'm talking about Franklin.
Put Yolanda
I don't want
on it.
anybody to confuse
Oh,
that.
yeah,
with
put
Kirk.
Yolanda.
Yeah, put Yolanda.
I feel like Yolanda, Florence, and Kirk, they can do a little something.
I
Yes.
could see a
can hear
Yolanda,
it.
Florence, and Kirk Franklin track. I'm just saying.
Yes. Yes.
Yolanda is never getting on the track.
No, she's not.
Absolutely not.
But you know who will? Kirk
Yep.
and that choir.
Oh, yeah. Of
So
course.
Florence,
Yep.
Kirk, let's
Yeah.
get together.
Yeah.
Big F are you with me?
Because you can get a Grammy off that one straight up.
Definitely.
I already know it. Already know it. Next, we have a project by Khamari called To Dry a Tear. Frenchie, how'd you feel?
I really enjoyed this. I feel like this is my first time really hearing this artist. I think I came across them on an Instagram ad or something. And unfortunately, you're probably going to get this for like your entire career.
Yep.
But you sound like Frank Ocean a little.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that's like what kind of caught my ear.
A lot, not a little.
Yeah, not a lot.
You sound like Frank Ocean a lot.
Yes.
You do. But like you sing differently than him. And I would say like the writing is much different than Frank. So that really helps you to stand out. But I really enjoyed this project. I thought it was great. I had some favorites. He Said, She Said, Acres, Head in a Jar, and Apollo 18.
Okay. Did you have any favorites, Nika?
Yes, I liked Acres, He Said, She Said, and I liked Euphoria.
Okay. I thought the project was interesting. I wasn't a big fan of it.
Okay.
And I think it's because he sounds
really
a lot like Frank Ocean. So in my mind, sonically, I was so disjointed. I was like, "This isn't Frank. This is him." But this isn't. It's almost like whenever I hear that voice, I expect to
Hear Frank.
not even hear Frank, but get a different
Yeah, like the way
writing style. I expect to be served a certain kind of way. So it kind of felt like a mediocre Frank Ocean to me. So then I was like not really into it.
Yeah, it's understandable.
This is how his voice sounds. This is his sound. I do want him to find with this voice a new sound. Not necessarily changing his voice, but just sonically, it also just runs along parallel to Frank's sound as well. Like there are a lot of things within the production that's been done / like how the music sounds. It's very Frank-esque. Like it's different whenever you sound like Frank Ocean, but your music is different.
Yeah.
And the music was too adjacent for me to connect to. And I think that's why I couldn't get into The Dry Tear. It wasn't bad, but it just wasn't the kind of project that I think I would be running back. So I'm curious to know what his next project will be because I'm still going to listen. I'll still listen to the next one and see, how I feel. Next, we got a single by Amber Mark called Let Me Love You. Great.
Yeah.
10 out of 10, Amber.
Great.
Disco dancing.
And I'm there.
Yeah.
At the disco. I'm at the dancing cat. Hey. How about that?
Period.
She took us, if y'all have seen the Cheetah Girls, Amber Mark took us to the dancing cat.
She did.
Okay. Disco. I'm ready. I loved this.
Love this.
Great sound. Amber Mark always has a great voice and will continue to have a great voice. But this song specifically,
so good.
I like this lane for you, girl.
Yes. And I like the video.
Yeah. I didn't see that video. Hold on.
I don't know there was a video.
Damn. Okay, well, I'm going to watch it. Once I'm done with this, I'm going to watch it because I want to see that video as well. I saw the little Spotify. You know how they do the little in the background and they do,
and you can see that there's something.
There's something, but I didn't watch it. Yeah. So I'm going to watch it. I'll do my due diligence to watch it.
Okay.
Next, Jay Stevens. Let's talk about it. Frenchie?
Love this all the way down. From top to bottom, girl, you killed it. 6 songs, 18 minutes of goddamn fire.
Yes.
That after body. Girl.
Bodies everywhere, and my baby just don't care.
Girl.
It's like television on me. Come on.
Out of
That's
everybody, after body. After body, after body.
You have been teasing this song for months.
I
love this. After body and choosy.
I'm so freaking choosy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It gave such a nostalgic oomph that we need in music because it was new, but it was also nostalgic.
Yes.
Because, y'all, a whole thing, top to bottom, so good. Great job. Great job, Jay Stevens. Great project. I got to give that some claps.
Yes.
We got to give that some claps, y'all. Sellout 2, EP, Jay Stevens. If you do not listen, that's your problem.
It is.
That's your problem. You need to get it checked because it's great. This is great music here. Okay, 6 songs again, 19 minutes. You've got this. Hold on, you already heard most of them. We've played.
Yeah.
So come on now.
Get on your job.
Don't play.
On your job.
Go listen to Afterbody 2 and get your life because you're going to. And watch the video. The video's great.
Yes, the video. Hot.
Next, I actually want to bring up. Let's see. I'm gonna flip it a little bit. I'm gonna bring up Offset by Ciara. Oh, Offset. Offset came out with an album called Khamari. That's his daughter's name, right?
Yeah, I think it's his daughter's middle name. I think it's his first name.
Okay, yeah. Offset, Khamari. I didn't get a chance to listen, so I want to kind of sit back and hear y'all's take on it.
I enjoyed it. You know, I always find myself enjoying Offset projects, honestly. There's always like a good handful of them where I'm like, okay, yeah, I like these songs a lot. So I thought it was good. Hey, what can I say?
Okay.
Some songs I liked from here are Professional, Back in That Mode, Bodies, Set It Off, and Checkmate, Smooth. And yeah. And Back Ends for Show. I think those are. Yeah. But I liked it. It was cool. It's Offset, I guess.
Yeah, it is Offset. I did like Bodies because I heard it before I heard the album, and I was like, well, shit, what's he about to drop next? So my favorites on here, Different Species, Run It Up, because of Key Glock. Enjoy him. Proud of Myself with Tizo, Touchdown, Back In for Show, Checkmate, Smooth.
It was cool.
Yeah, it was cool. Yeah.
Come on,
Had some good bops on there, actually.
Yes. Okay, next I want to bring up, I think it's Laufey or Laufey, because it's not Laufey. I just know it's not Laufey. It's pronounced in a different way.
Is it? You learn something new every day, because I definitely thought it was just Laufey.
I thought it was Laufey, but I think it's pronounced like Laufey. It's Icelandic.
Okay.
Law sounds like lay, and Fey sounds like vey. So
Laufey.
Laufey. Y'all, it's a matter of time we get her name. It's a matter of time we get her name right.
You know what,
because
girl?
this ain't the first time we've talked about Laufey.
No, you're right, but we didn't know that it wasn't what we thought.
We're sorry.
But you know what?
But this project,
fan-fucking-tastic.
Girl.
I love that.
I ran it back.
Me too.
And I ran it back again.
Me too.
And I said, well, one more time.
Yeah.
It's just something that you can listen to whenever.
Whenever.
I mean, it could be in the morning. It could be in the middle of the day. It could be at night. There's no specific time to listen to this project.
It's just good for all of the times.
Yeah, I agree.
Her
I think
and Juicy
that,
J have got to collab.
Oh, they have to.
Yeah.
This will be great.
Must collab.
Oh.
What I love about this project, I feel like I just love jazz. You know, like jazz is good, and jazz can be fresh. It can be fun. You know, it's not very. It doesn't have to
always be
I don't know. I'm not saying it can be fresh, like you know. And I just love what she did here. This was really great.
Yes.
I mean, I love the whole project. You did your thing.
The whole
it is done.
Thing.
I feel like my favorites off this project. I love Too Little Too Late. I loved Lover Girl. I loved Forget Me Not and Tough Luck.
Oh yeah, Tough Luck.
Tough Luck.
I loved Castle in Hollywood.
Did you? Okay, come on. Any favorites from you, Nika?
I love the first song, Clockwork.
Yeah.
Starting off like that, I said, well,
yeah.
Yeah, that was really good. I like that. Castle in Hollywood. Silver Lining, Tough Luck. And I like Mr. Eclectic because
that's a good one too. I think I would like to see them like in concert. And they're going to be at the Crypto, I think. Honestly, I think that was one of the things. Yeah. On September 26th. So I should probably go.
It's right there.
So I'm going to see if I can get me a little ticket.
Okay. You doing that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's like that?
It's like that.
You doing the Crypto?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I know. It was like that.
Yeah, she was one of the headliners at Coachella last year.
I remember.
Me and my mom watched her together. My mom said, I like her. I said, she's touching all the generations. To me, my mama, everybody.
Okay.
Yeah, she's great.
Laufey and Suki Waterhouse.
Okay.
Oh, my God. That girl sings.
She does.
Okay.
She does. Okay. I like both of those people.
Get into it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. So next, let's get into 2 Chainz, Red Clay. 2 Chainz does no wrong for me.
Never Never
does wrong to me. Never does wrong for me. I mean, whenever it comes to songs on the project that just had me jaw drop, I think we all know Deadbeat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Deadbeat Moms. I was like, only 2 Chainz can come out with a song called Deadbeat Moms. IG, Lion. I loved it. I love Mutual Bonds. I love Sister Wives with Lil Yachty. I Want to Win, which is interesting because I'm usually not into the I want to win.
Yeah, but
I like that. Flow Switcher. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
2 Chainz.
yeah.
The ATL Experience with the Isley Brothers and telling us the real. I mean, this project, top to bottom, also was very good. There were very few skips for me. There was a skip. I think I definitely did. I skipped on Free.
Okay, yeah, I can see that.
And then whenever I heard Neo coming to Not the Same, I almost skipped, but I just stayed on.
Same.
On past.
Just let him have it.
Yes, but overall, I think this is a solid project. I really enjoyed it.
Agreed.
32 minutes.
Yeah, I really did love that Sister Wives.
Yeah.
It was good.
Yeah.
That was a hitter.
Yeah.
Wait, but what's this?
What?
Well, the film. What is it? Is it out?
I don't know if the film is out, but
Okay.
it definitely made me want to be like, okay,
Let me watch.
Yeah, I
let
want
me
to watch it
because
Okay.
I gotta
Red
see.
Clay.
I gotta see how Deadbeat Moms. How do we get
how
to
is
that
it?
point?
I do too.
What happens in the film to get there? Yeah.
Next, Ciara came out with CC.
Ciara came out with CC.
CC. Now, whenever I was listening to CC, I didn't know it was the same CC that came out in 2023.
Okay, so this makes sense to me now.
Because you were probably like, I heard some of these songs or something.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I had no clue that it was the same album. Literally, and the funny thing is I didn't know it and didn't find out.
It's a different cover and everything.
Because they were on the first day, I added it on Apple Music and there was a glitch. So I was adding the part with the red cover and then it was bringing me back to CC from 2023, and it kept on just saying, oh, like, this is your album, this is the album, and it also says other versions, and then I realized, this is the same album with more songs. This one has 7 songs, this album has 18. So I was confused for a little bit because I said, some of these I've heard before, and then I was like, oh, it is the same album.
Okay.
But overall, Ciara, I liked it.
Yeah.
I really did like the album. I like the album. This might be a little bit up there for me. I'm not even gonna lie. It's been a minute since I've been into a Ciara project, a full Ciara project. Since the Evolution, really, where I was like, that was great. It's not the Evolution, but it's 60.
I don't think anything will ever be that
Nothing
again.
will ever be the Evolution.
This was really good. This is really good.
Any favorites from anybody?
Some of my favorites, of course, How We Roll. We've talked about that before. Low Key, of course, Ecstasy. I like this right here.
This right here. This right here. This right here.
BRB was kind of fun too.
I did like that one as well.
Yeah.
I think Ciara did great with this project. I think that I'm not sure where she knows. I think she said in an interview that I was watching recently, I think it was in her last meal interview, she was speaking a bit about how she wants to go overseas and like the one thing she wants to do that she's never done is a world tour. She's never done a world tour. And I said, I can see it. I can see it. As long as she gets the right people to do it with her, she could definitely do a world tour.
Yeah.
But who would you want to see on a world tour with Ciara? If a world tour from Ciara is something that y'all want to see, she has so many features too, so she could really bring people.
Ciara.
Whether it's like it's Ciara and who do you think?
If somebody gets it together, Normani. Honestly, just because they're both dancing ass, singing ass people.
Okay.
I could see that.
I feel like that could work. Honestly,
I could see Ciara. I could see Normani. I could see Teyana Taylor, which we're going to talk about in a bit. But I could see them all kind of doing a woman's world. My only thing is, I don't know how they are in other markets other than the US.
I don't know.
Like I know that doing a domestic tour with Ciara, Normani, Teyana, I know that'll be successful. You know, maybe with one more person on the tour.
Yeah.
That'll be successful. But world, when I think world, I don't know what the scope is around the world. Like, you know, how they feel.
I wonder.
Who would you put on a world tour with Ciara?
LMA.
I know that's what poems and all.
Don't bring the poems.
She's gonna bring those poems.
But that, I feel like that would be the connector, you know, because she's loved over here, but she's from
over there,
you know, across that pond.
Yeah.
So I feel like they would mesh well on a tour together.
I think Ciara and Ludacris can go on a world tour for
for sure.
Ciara. If it's something that takes ATL around the world, so like whether it's Ciara and Ludacris and you know, maybe Lil Jon.
Okay.
You know, he's not from ATL. Or is he from ATL?
I don't know, actually.
Let's look it up real quick so that I don't give false information, because I feel like Lil Jon is from somewhere else. He's from Atlanta. Yeah.
Okay.
Born in Atlanta. So Ciara, Ludacris, and Lil Jon, as far as I'm concerned, already.
That would be dope.
But they wouldn't put Ciara last, so she'd probably be first. Which I want her to be the final act.
Her tour with openers. Because
I need something
on that. Like, definitely Ludacris would end it. Like, there's no way you would be like, so you're gonna open for me.
Yeah. But yeah, I'd be into seeing Ciara
for sure
on a world tour.
I want to see it so bad. I really am hoping. I think we're at the 20 year now though, but of Evolution, because I want her to
You must
tour
do something
this.
special. You must do something special.
You have,
I don't care if you're in your car.
I don't care if you're on the dance floor. It don't matter where you are. It takes you over. It's crazy. What can you be doing?
Come on, y'all. We need to see it.
Come on
the stage, please.
Yeah.
I want it now.
Yeah.
Lastly, let's talk about Teyana Taylor. Escape Room.
Yes.
I listened to this. I watched the visual first. And then I listened to the album. So I know the visual doesn't have all of the music in it. But it was nice to get the visual of how these songs are supposed to go, because I think it really, really helped with my digestion of the project.
Okay.
I feel like if I would have listened to this project without the visual, I may have had a different initial thought. But because I was watching the visual as I was hearing the music, it all made so much sense, and I just was like connecting, so that whenever I got in the car, I immediately had that visual in my head along with the new songs that I hadn't heard yet. And I just think this is a great project, Teyana.
Agreed.
I do. There isn't a lot of talking, but you've got a lot of people telling a story here.
You got good. She got good talkers, though.
Good talkers.
She does. I enjoyed this, and whenever it came to that sexy ass. Hold up, let me see.
Is that Shut Up?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Pour it like water all over your face.
Shut Up is so good.
I was like, what?
Yeah.
And watching her in these red ropes hanging, and Aaron Pierre coming into those red ropes. First of all, have y'all seen the vision?
I actually have not seen it, because I need to sit and watch the whole thing at one time.
It's sexy. It's sexy.
That's so hot.
I don't know what they doing over there on set. I know they was going crazy on set.
That Mufasa.
That's a good.
Make the boom boom jump.
Tyler was on there talking her shit too.
She was.
Tyler was definitely on there. I truly did enjoy it. I think I loved Always. I love Shut Up. Hard Part.
Yes.
I'm growing more and more appreciation for Could Have Been Woke Up This Long Time. I also liked Open Invite.
Oh yeah, but Keitra.
Better come on.
Yeah.
I loved this project, Teyana.
This is great. Yeah, I love this. This might be my favorite from you.
Okay.
I really enjoyed this, and just like the story you were telling, and it was just very personal. And usually I don't like when people put out personal ass music like that.
Yeah.
But she did it in a way that was like so relatable and like I'm just telling a story.
Right.
I loved it.
Me too.
Yes. Beautiful, beautiful album.
Beautiful. Well, that's all I've got for us for the GUST.
Oh, I'm like,
Oh, okay.
what's wrong?
That was it. Yes.
Lovely, lovely. Alrighty, well, let's go ahead and get into Under Our Umbrella. I'm heading it up this week, so let's pop our umbrellas up. That was nice. So okay. Y'all like
Okay,
that?
bombshell.
Okay.
Talk to me.
Okay. If you have been living under a rock, okay, then maybe you didn't know a certain reunion aired this week.
And did.
Okay. We talked about how much we were entertained by it and how much we loved it throughout this season. Okay. But yes, Love Island season 7 reunion aired on Peacock this week. And wow, what a time. What a time. So I just want us to like kind of recap the reunion and then I have like a little discussion for after.
Okay.
Okay. First, thoughts. How do we feel about everybody who showed up to the reunion?
Okay.
Because not everybody showed up. So how do you feel about the people who did come and maybe the ones who were missing?
Okay.
I mean, I'm glad that they showed up. Yeah, I'm glad that they showed up because there were definitely some people who I thought that they would, chicken out last minute. And I did not want that to happen because I know you need a talking to.
Yeah.
And people, they don't want to deal with that. They be backing out. We see it a lot on other reality TV shows where they've been in all this, all season or whatever, all talking and stuff after a season. And then when the reunion comes, they're like, oh, no, I can't. I mustn't. So I'm happy with people. I'm glad that they showed up because I did not want them to try to jump away from, accountability. And the people that didn't show up, for the most part, were people that couldn't, I'm sure. Like they probably weren't asked.
Right. True.
Yeah.
True.
I think too many people showed up.
It was a lot.
And I also felt like there was a person that should have been there that wasn't there. I do think that too many people showed up. Like, not necessarily with the main cast, like the OGs, but I knew they would all be there.
Yeah.
Of course.
But it was more so with the bombshells.
And Casa.
There were just too many Casa Amor bombshells on that
Agreed.
stage. No one had it for Coco. I think that was just kind of sort of. I didn't like her being there to begin with, because I don't think it's that relevant that she was there. She was there for like a couple episodes and then she was gone.
Yeah.
I think the only reason she was there was because she was talking so much mess
she was
in the
saying
press
so much.
after. But
Yeah.
also, I think that it would have been better to honor the fact that you don't really have any say because you were only here for you were only in the villa for what, 2 days?
Yes.
Yeah.
And then you were gone. So,
Yes.
I mean, there's nothing that you can really add to conversation
Nothing.
besides the drama that you created outside
so
the
fact
villa.
that
And
you tried to.
it didn't make sense to me. And I was like, it was a way to get another black woman on the stage to go back and forth with another black woman that they have been talking about.
Yep.
When it wasn't really relevant. None of those, her, Vanna, Jaden, I didn't think any of them needed to be there at all. I don't think anybody cared for them being there as far as I'm concerned when it comes to cast members and viewers. They all did nothing for me. I think it was wasted time spent between Coco and Olandria. I think it was a wasted time spent between Vanna, who literally said 3 words. I think it was wasted time spent with what's her name? Jaden, whenever she's bringing up the Austin situation. I think a lot of time was wasted with those people being there. And I do think that Ciara should have been there. I really do. Ciara was although she was a bombshell, a really big piece of this season.
Yes.
From the moment she stepped in that villa. Now, I understand that her comments are wrong. I respect it. But I do think she should have at least been there to speak on her experience. And if you wanted her to give an apology in the beginning, I'm totally fine with that. But I feel like whenever I came to banter and the group, it was very disjointed because Ciara played a really big part in this season and was a really big piece. And having her there with Nick and Olandria, that could have got some things.
Definitely.
I just think that was a miss on production. I know that it was probably best for like just being PC, like we're not inviting anybody who said any kind of slur. That makes sense. But I think that Ciara should have still been there.
I agree.
I do. I think she should have participated. So that was my gripe with who showed up.
I'm in agreement with you. I think too many people were there that just added nothing. Literally, the bombshells and the Casa boys and girls, they all came out. Well, maybe not so much the bombshells, honestly.
I forgot about him.
Thank you. Looking like a salamander.
You funny. And you know it, too.
Yeah, I'm just wet. But... yeah, it was the Casa people that they brought on stage where I was like, why are they here? If anybody from Casa should have been on that stage, it should have been Chris, of course, because he actually ended up making it to the end, of course. Brian, of course, because he won, right? Yeah.
Pepe. Well,
Pepe was a bombshell.
He was a bombshell, yeah.
For the girls, I feel like, of course, Clark. Yeah. She damn near made it to the end with Homeboy.
Yeah.
Okay? But who I think, instead of them bringing Coco, which they only brought her on for that, have an argument with Olandria. That's why they brought her on. Who they should have brought was the other girl who Ace had a connection with. That's what I would have liked to see.
Gosh, what was her name?
I don't remember her name, but I remember.
I know who you're talking about, though.
Yes, but I remember that it seemed like they were actually... for the first time, it seemed like that was the only connection outside of Shelly that Ace really was like, it's kind of actually, let me see what's going on over here a little bit, until it was like, okay, it's either her or Shelly. Like, you have to pick now. So, he went with Shelly, of course, which I think was the right choice. But I would have liked to see her come on and them talk a little bit about that. If you were going to bring one of the Costa girls to talk about one of them guys up on the stage, it should have been her. I do wish that Ciara was there. Of course, we know why she couldn't have been there, but yeah, Zach was a waste because they phoned a friend, brought him in for him to literally say
with his bowl cut,
not much of nothing, with his little bowl cut and his kid feeling, and and he literally fell asleep in the middle of the reunion.
He was knocked out.
Mind you, they were filming for
hours.
Damn near days. Okay. Like, they were filming for a very, very, very long time, and he's on a different time zone and stuff. So I know that was hard to set up, but yeah, if you was gonna be asleep, you should have just said never mind. I didn't like that. Okay, what were some of your favorite moments from the reunion? I would say, honestly, one of my favorites, though I hate they brought her on only for this reason, one of my favorite moments was Coco and Olandria.
Well, yeah, for sure.
They're back and forth.
I think that it made moments. Obviously, Olandria went viral for what she said. Obviously, yeah, I got it. I wasn't fucking with it. But I do think that it was weird.
It was weird, though. She shouldn't have been there.
She shouldn't have been there. And to be honest, even with Coco came in with such an energy that was not apologetic. It was very much, I'm Coco and this is me. And, and I was just kind of like...
But who are you?
You know, who really are you? Also, you were in this villa for 2 days.
You know me less than 2 minutes.
And saying that the girls were standoffish. And Olandria was like, I didn't know you. And frankly, my other girls were over there. So no, I didn't. How can I be? Yeah. Right. How can I be? Oh, I love Olandria. Oh, she's this and that. But also I'm standoffish. Like, you're so... Your mixed messaging is crazy.
And you're trying to, like, embarrass me somehow by saying, oh yeah, well, I saw you kissing that picture and I said, oh, that's cute, baby, oh, that's cute. And it's like,
I thought the picture was cute as fuck.
Yeah, like,
girl, you take the bass out your voice.
You took a picture and you kissed it, and like, she's literally, I'm not even you see me on YouTube, like, this is literally how she's talking, like, well, Olandria, when you was with the whoop and like, girl,
like, you think you popping shit for real.
And Olandria was sitting there like, yeah, I got your DM, I wasn't fucking with it.
Yeah. And
I'm not fucking with you.
I'm not.
And that's that. And that's it.
And that's all.
Just so
Yeah.
I really enjoyed the commentary that was going on surrounding Huda the whole entire night.
Yes.
Specifically with the host and
the
Islanders. I think that everyone had a little something to say. I think that Andy had something to say.
Yes.
Miss Huda, I can't talk about who I'm currently dating because, I'm sorry, it's got Netflix. You want to name drop Netflix? All right, tell Netflix this is the number one most streamed show in America. Just so we're clear.
Yep.
On Peacock.
Yep.
Yeah.
And you can't talk about a relationship that you've been out gallivanting. You literally been on red carpets in the club.
Yes.
Netflix told you can just gallivant but just not say nothing.
Like, come on now.
Get away from me.
But
Which
you didn't
I
have
love.
time.
Right. Girl, you gonna lie like that? Netflix said, huh?
Don't at me. I don't know.
What did we say? We are in nothing going on with you that is blocking you from doing anything, girl. If anything, probably because I guess that guy, he's in like a lot of like reality dating shows. So maybe he is currently like in a dating show that's about to come out or something like that. But that has nothing to do with you, boo.
But you not, girl.
In your contract with Peacock. I just find it very weird that you've gotten out the villa in a month and you have a contract with Netflix to do something. I don't know what that's about, but
girl, because you don't.
don't know what that's about.
Because you don't.
Like what?
Netflix said, I don't even know her.
Really?
What?
She's
and that's
wild.
just so silly because I feel like Netflix probably definitely would have been looking at her for maybe like Too Hot to Handle or Perfect Match or something like that. And
yeah,
you kind of pull something like that, that might rub them the wrong way. They might not really want to
Look at it.
fuck with you now.
You ain't filmed the show yet, baby. You can still. It's time to get the boot. Don't forget. But I did like Andy gathering her. I liked Shelly and Olandria's commentary on Huda and her non-standing up / you're not a girl's girl / I'm dealing with racist comments and you don't choose to just ignore it and act like your fan base ain't a bullshit fan base because it is. Like they mentioned, Huda got a lot of the followers.
Yep, she got the most.
The most followers out of all of the Islanders from this show, from being unhinged and crazy, and we all saw it, and they all saw
Huda.
it.
Yep.
Literally being Hurricane Huda, and then you have a fan base who's also a hurricane talking about these black women who you call friends, and you don't make it a point to in the press the moment you hear it to shut it down immediately.
Yep.
That to me makes it seem like you don't care.
Yeah.
You really don't. You only care about Huda, and that's hurtful. So you saw Landry. Landry was up on that stage like
she was crying.
Yes.
That's hurtful to me.
Yeah.
And she said she brought it to you while you were all together.
Yeah. You ain't shit.
In the house, in the airport, on the way back from Fiji. Like, you just don't care. And you waited because you wanted to see, oh my God, like I want to see what they say because my fans love me so much. And the only reason why you felt bullied is because everyone else was saying that you were not.
Right.
You were the problem.
In the villa, you did not feel this, but when you got out the villa and you started
saw
seeing
your
little
fans.
edits,
Yeah.
you were like, was I
Maybe I
bullied?
was.
Girl, you was there. You know.
You know if you weren't, you were not.
You were not.
And just to be clear, even Andy was like, so she was like, everything that she was answering, she was laughing at everything she was doing in the villa.
Yes, like
horrible.
it was funny.
And then she was very much like, I've done a lot of self-reflection. He's like, so you've done a month of self-reflection and you're like a whole different person, or like what's
She's
really
like,
going on?
well, I mean, you know.
You've literally deflected this whole entire reunion. You haven't taken ownership for anything that you've done, and you're kind of being mute.
Yep.
Which is not like you. We've seen you on television.
Thank
you.
You always have
Something to
50,000
say.
words to say. The girls were getting tired of how much you talked in that villa.
Yep.
Yep.
So for you to come to this reunion and have nothing to say, being
Crazy.
completely zipped,
Yeah.
girl,
Crazy.
you're being fake. I think there was so much fakeness.
Yep.
So much
in
fakeness
this.
on that stage.
On that stage.
Yeah,
I really do.
everybody that wasn't, the four were not being for real.
Yeah.
Ace, Shelly, Alandria, and even freaking our British guy was Charlie.
Let me tell you something. Charlie came to stand on business.
He did.
He came to get his questions answered, and he did. And he came to speak his truth, which he did.
Rightfully
I gotta say,
I
loved Charlie at the reunion.
I love Jeremiah too.
Yeah, and Jeremiah as well.
I think he also stood on business. He was very clear with everybody. You know,
I loved that was another moment I loved was between the back and forth that Ace and Jeremiah had.
Yeah.
And I liked that they actually, even though it was like, what the fuck are you saying? They got to the bottom of it and it was like, oh, okay. I see where I'm coming from. You see where I'm like that kind of thing.
Exactly.
And it got to be what it was. I like that.
I like that Ace put him in check and said, "You're a grown man."
Ass man.
Ace is the youngest man on that stage.
Yes.
Let's be honest.
He's only 22.
I feel like 23 now. Boom.
Yeah, that's right. He just had a birthday.
But yeah, I think that Ace was very much like, I didn't stop you from doing anything.
No.
Yeah.
Trying to act like I stopped you from doing anything. Boy, you are a grown man.
Yep.
Yeah.
Get away from me.
They're all grown men.
We all handled this how we thought was best, and you were not taking that experience as that.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Yep. It is what it is.
I did feel a way. I'm not neglecting the fact that I did not feel a way whenever Jeremiah went home.
Yeah,
I did. I felt
definitely.
because I didn't think that
he needed to go home.
I didn't think that he needed to go home. I didn't. I think that I wanted to see him play out what he had with Adriana.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It should have been Austin that night.
Charlie said it should have been Austin,
and it should have.
I don't know why you guys voted me out.
He wasn't in a couple. Jeremiah found a new couple, and Charlie was locked in with Hannah.
I do wish they would have went more into, because Austin also got on that stage and didn't know nothing.
The man
completely just
gone.
I don't know if it's the drugs. I don't know if it's I don't know what it is. I just
was it a whip it? What did you do?
He wasn't here.
He was not. He was not present.
He was not here with us.
He did say that they didn't show him going off. Apparently, he went off on somebody, and he was like, "They didn't show me going off or whatever."
Sure.
I doubt it.
But I do want to say I wish they would have got into a little bit of Austin and Shelly more, because in the beginning that was conversation, because everybody was like, Shelly don't really like Austin. Shelly don't really like Austin, but he is going to always pick her, so she's making sure that he's the safe bet. Of course, yes, she said that she did, but realistically, she did not like that man.
She didn't,
and I know we all know she didn't like him.
Yeah, no.
I wish they would have gotten more into the. So Shelly, what was it about Austin that really attracted you to him, and like what made you kind of pursue? Because although you say that you liked him in the villa, your actions kind of didn't show it. But also, Austin, your actions didn't really show that you liked her, because Ace was doing all these things. A, B, and C. Like, I wanted them to get more into that. But it seems like maybe they did get into it, and then they realized that Austin was like,
it was 12 hours of filming. That cut it down to 2 hours. That's 10 hours gone. So
true.
And also, I feel like Austin, with the state of mind that he was in and how he was acting on stage, they probably got into it and then realized that this is useless, because he is just
he's not here.
A shell of a human being right now. And I got that. I got that from him. I got that from Austin. A lot of inauthenticity from Austin. I got a lot of inauthenticity from Huda as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
definitely.
And honestly, I don't know how I feel about the lack of press. Not press like press, but like the lack of the pressing of the winners. I think that they could have been pressed way more. Yeah. I think that whenever it came to Brian and Amaya, someone should have asked Brian. So, because they did it with Zach. They said, "So Zach, you chose Amaya because she was America's favorite." Yeah, right. Mm-hmm. But I do want to get on the fact that like Brian wasn't really checking for Amaya either.
Not up until that moment.
Exactly. So I just don't know how. I wanted more of that to be pressed. Like, what was it about Amaya? Where do y'all really actually stand now? Because also that weird thing happened where they did a lot of talking about what happened outside the villa after the fact. And that's rightfully so. You can do that.
Yeah.
But let's also talk about what happened in the villa, because they addressed that problem that he had whenever he got the villa and he was at the hotel and then he was at the club or something.
With the boys,
buying drinks for people. He crossed the line, quote unquote, whatever he called it. And I was sitting up here like, we gonna talk around this, or what does that mean? You know, what does that mean?
I think he said I had a lapse in judgment or something like that.
Like what?
Cop out. I think that they could have been pressed more about their actual relationship. Is this love or is this just, are y'all happy that y'all won the money?
Right. I agree. Yeah, they should have been pressed a lot more. I think, they didn't really come to the, like, what I liked about, who was talking about, it was Andreina. When she was saying, when she brought up, like, Brian, I thought it was just so strange how, even though you were saying, like, you know, in the end, like, oh, our connection wasn't really that strong, or like our conversations were boring and all this stuff. Like, you didn't even tell me that you were looking at Jaden and having conversations with Jaden. Like, I had no idea about that. I wish they would have gotten into that more, like, so that anything ever happened between Brian and Jaden, and, you know, like, to lead up to him standing behind her kind of thing. And also, just him not even really seem like he was checking for Amaya until that moment at the Stand on Business challenge or whatever, when he spoke up for her. Also, I think they really could have pressed Amaya about her behavior.
I agree.
Because she was 2 minutes into the villa and she was screaming down Shelly's neck about how, you know, how Ace.
What's going on with you and Ace?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Right.
We should have gotten to that. What about your behavior then? Mm-hmm. And also, with her yelling at Ace and having that whole moment on the pier that they had, and even when she went off on Zach, like, you know, I feel like we could have talked about her behavior as well in the villa. Like, of course, Huda was ridiculous, and we did talk a lot about, like, her behavior. I think it could have been looked at towards Amaya as well.
I think we could have brought in the original Islanders first.
Yes.
I wanted everybody who came on that island together, who was in that intro. I think they all should have sat down on the couch and had a conversation before everybody else came. So that is Nick, that is Olandria, that is Shelly, that is Ace, that is Beldasha, that is, you know, like, those are the people who I wanted to have a conversation. Taylor, he was also there as well. I think that we could have had a very open conversation from the jump about the people who were kind of locked in. Okay, Ace and Shelly, you said you knew each other. Yeah. Okay, what's that about? Okay, whenever you came into the villa, Olandria, you said you were looking for a cowboy. Also, that was never hit at all. Olandria made it very, very clear. I want a cowboy. I want a country boy. I want a cowboy. I'm a love a country boy. I like a man who gets his hand dirty. All this is only to just be with the complete opposite kind of man. That she said that she wanted. I think that would have been nice for them to go into, like, okay, so what attracted you to Taylor Olandria? It was obviously him being a cowboy and this and that.
Especially because they brought in a cowboy. Another one.
Yeah, they brought in Jalen, right? Yeah, they brought in Jalen.
Right, I wish he could have been there.
If Coco was there, I would have taken Jalen over Coco.
Yeah, I would have taken Jalen over Coco.
Any of those people. But I do think that there should have been a conversation with the original Islanders, and then Islanders who coupled up can go into their couple ups, you know, after the fact, whatever it is. But I do think that it would have been nice to have it start with the original Islanders and then go into the finalists.
Yeah, kind of how the show ran.
Yeah.
That
would have been nice.
That would have been
even if it was like, okay, we'll have the original Islanders and we'll also have the winners. You know?
The winners.
So like we'll have Amaya and Brian and the original Islanders, and then we will talk. But I also feel like it would be kind of weird to have Amaya and Brian there because they wouldn't be a part of any of the conversation.
Honestly.
However, just for show, I think that they could have been on stage with the original Islanders and they could have had a conversation about all this stuff. That was what was missing for me as well. I wanted a little bit more in that realm.
I agree. What were some moments that we hated from the reunion? A moment I hated was Taylor's apology to Amanda.
That was so bad. And that's why I think I wanted them to be the originals first, because I did not like Taylor's apology either.
Oh my God.
That was bad.
This man said...
The silence was so loud.
I mean...
He said, do we clap?
You my dog. That's your apology to me? You my dog.
Like, what? Wow.
Bow wow, yippee yo, yippee yay. Where my dogs at? He could have asked her to balk with me now.
No, for real.
On that stage.
Literally.
Olandria was like,
Okay.
Interesting. This isn't a conversation about me being your dog. This is the fact that on Love Island, we're coming here to make romantic connection. Upon meeting me, if you were not attracted to me,
yep,
I should not have even been in your ear. But let's be fair. We can play the game of, even if you're not necessarily attracted to said person, if y'all are on it's a game show.
Yeah.
If you're on a show, a reality TV show where you have to be coupled up, or you're out of here, then why not be honest and be like, you know what? I like you as a person. I'm gonna be honest. I'm maybe not be the most physically attracted to you because you're different than anyone I've ever dated. That doesn't mean that I don't want to give you a shot or a chance. I still want to get to know you, but also I feel comfortable being the person where, you know, we can still choose each other while also exploring other people, but at least allow her the fact of knowing that, like, physically, you're not my type.
Yeah.
Because we saw who his type was. And when Red's type came up in that thing, Clark
He was on it.
Okay.
She had to do nothing.
Running. Fast.
Clark had to do nothing.
Nothing.
Clark said.
Didn't have to ask for shit.
Didn't.
Not a thing.
And remember, Taylor chose Coco.
He did.
First.
He did. But she ain't like that.
Mm-hmm.
She wanted AC poop.
Yep. She wanted a stuff. And it's so funny. Just about him being like, oh, you my dog and all this and that. It's just like, who are you talking to in this moment right now? Your apology to her should have been, Olandria, like, I'm sorry that I led you on in the villa. Especially to know that, you know, when they got out of the villa and they were doing interviews and stuff, Taylor and Nick both said on different occasions in different interviews that Nick was expressing to Taylor from like the jump, like, ooh, I like her. Mm-hmm. But because, you know, like they were kind of formed that little bond in the beginning. It was, you know, Ace and Taylor and Nick, right? And Jeremiah, they kind of formed a bond really quickly. Every time Nick would bring this up, Taylor was kind of like,
the fuck?
Nah, like, no, like, I'm really into her. Like, I really like her. I want to be with her. So I just wish that Taylor would have been like, and I'm, you know, like, I'm sorry for doing that, because I could have been like, you know, the person that's kind of stopping a connection from happening, because I'm telling this person, no, don't pursue her. Yeah. I'm really fucking with her. But I'm telling this other person, not the opposite, you know, like, I should have gave you the courtesy of letting you know that for real, and not blocking other connections from coming your way. Because he did the same thing when Jalen came into the house. Yeah. All of a sudden, we seen him, you know, basically carrying her around the villa everywhere she wanted to go, and, you know, being all up under Olandria. Now he wants to be touchy-feely. The moment Jalen leaves, that shit all went away. Like, you know what I mean? I just wish that would have been his apology. Like, I really came in and kind of stopped your other connections by leading you on, and I shouldn't have did that. Not, you my dog, so. Because
Taylor didn't know what to do up on that stage. Arf. Very much that.
Terrible.
No.
Terrible.
Hated that. Any other moments we hated?
Huda.
Yeah.
Every moment that was with Huda, I did not enjoy.
Every moment that Huda was on the camera, I couldn't
I hated Huda's conversation with Chris very much so. I think it was very dismissive. I don't think that she was acknowledging anything that she did in that.
Right.
In anything that she said. And he was like, I was hurt. And that was not okay. Like, I did not do you like that when I came out the villa. And you did me dirty, dog. And she just was like, well, like, you just so fucking aloof. You know, I just didn't like that.
Yeah, I hated
didn't like that exchange.
Because they were playing... They're playing all the shit that you're doing. You're sitting there laughing, and they're showing you coercing him into sex, and you're just like, I'm going to count to 3.
And he was very clear, y'all will never be friends, and I agree.
Never.
You will never be friends.
You're calling people out of their name.
Yes.
You're doing, like, they're showing this, and she's literally in, like, the little small camera at the bottom,
laughing,
cracking up, laughing.
Look at me.
And they're showing everybody else's faces in the cast, and they are like,
what? Huh? Wow.
And Andy goes, well, I was gonna ask you how you feel,
but apparently
reflecting on what you just saw, but apparently you think it's hysterical.
Yeah, and I really wanted someone.
I do.
I wanted
Decker.
someone to call her out on her quote unquote passion, because there was nothing there. Like she literally, it was like she was there, but she really wasn't there.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I feel like I wish someone would have been like, let's just be honest, you're being 100% fake right now. Like you're not being who you are, and that sucks. But like, why show up here and put on this show? Oh, because I wanted to see her really crack. I wanted to see someone really get in her ass about how she is not being who she portrays to be on this. She's trying to play someone who she's not on this show. It's crazy.
She's an actress.
Yep.
Yeah, it's the mind
Baby.
games.
It's the
She know how to
mind
flip it and
games,
remix
baby.
it. That's why. I mean, in that conversation with that they showed, the extended conversation with her and Shelly.
Oh my God.
Shelly looked uncomfortable.
Can we talk about
and
it?
she kept
And
putting
even
words in her
said-
mouth. But I'm doing it for you. Oh my God, I'm so happy for you. This is so good for you. And Shelly's just like, yeah, but Shelly, like, it's for you, right?
She's like, but that don't really sound right to me. But I'm telling you,
no, but
it'll
I'm
be
telling
good.
you, it'll be good for you.
Everybody,
Trust me.
I hope no one has had it. There have been people, but there have definitely been people, whether it's in the workplace, whether it's in your life when it comes to friendships, whether it's by associate. Everyone's come into contact with the person who is very conniving and manipulative to where they want to convince you that what they're doing is for the benefit of you. When really it is for the benefit of them.
Yep.
While completely not taking ownership of what they actually are doing and write this whole other song and dance and story and fable about about what it is when that's not the truth.
It's not.
The truth is, I had Chris was interested in me, you kissed him, he took you into consideration, he told you that, you came to me and said, you came to me because you had nobody and I had two people, and you were like, oh, woe is me, Shelly, I need someone, and Chris expressed interest, so I'm going to do my interest in him because you have Ace, right? And we know that Ace is your number one, right? But I also know that you still want to explore.
So for you, I'm gonna bring him over.
Just
what?
keep anybody like that away from me immediately.
Seriously.
Away from me.
And directly before they showed the clip, you were trying to say that you were doing something else, and Shelly said exactly what happened. That you kept saying, "Oh, but it's for you, Shelly. Shelly, my belle.
Bye.
Just nasty.
Shelly, my belle. Oh my God. Oh, and then we got another extended clip, didn't we, guys?
We got two.
Hannah.
We got the Hannah vote.
Oh, we got the Hannah, and we got the Charlie vote, and we got the heart rate.
We got the heart rate challenge.
Yeah, but the Hannah, I hated when they sent her.
I did too, watching the clip made me not hate it as much.
Yeah, watching the clip.
If I would have saw that clip while watching the show, I'd been like, all
I would
right,
have been like, okay,
but
they literally are
it didn't
delivering.
make any sense to me at first.
No,
none.
No, because we could only see them like in the regular show. We could see them like talking, but we couldn't hear them. But we can see them like going back. We're just like, what the fuck made them do that? But seeing the
guys were also confused on the show. They're like, why did y'all get rid of her?
Right.
Yeah.
So I think it was nice to see that be cleared up, and I also that was good. That was a good moment. One of my favorite moments was seeing Hannah hear what they were deliberating and talking about.
She was really hurt.
Yeah.
And it was hurtful. And then the heart rate challenge with her.
Yep.
That's all right. We got the extended heart rate challenge. How did we feel about the full clip of the heart rate challenge? Where, it starts off, she's licking. I almost called him a guy. What? I don't know. What else am I going to call this man? Ace. She's licking Ace up in the privates. She's tonguing him down. She
starts like that.
Starts off like this. She's staring all up into his eyes. Then, Chris does a little like he's like kissing Shelly like on her thighs or whatever. And then they go to the middle of the circle. And then Hood is like, come here, Ace. You ain't off the hook yet. Lays him down on that ground. Is licking all up on his privates. Gets on top of him. She is dry humping him, tongue kissing him, and moaning.
Yeah.
Then she twings around. Backs it up to his face and starts shaking ass all up in his face. Mind you, Shelly and Chris done got up
and they're done.
Sat down
minutes ago. Okay. Yikes. So yeah, how did y'all feel about the full extended clip?
I mean, wow. I would have been upset too.
Yeah.
Because she was making it seem like everything she's done, made everything she's done seem small.
I didn't do anything.
Yeah, I didn't do anything.
She minimized
that bad
every major
because,
thing she did.
Yeah, well, when she was kissing on Chris, I didn't say anything. I don't see what the problem is.
Right.
And do you know what the reason of the heart trick?
Heart rate challenge is to get the heart rate up
for the person that you really like. So Shirley is like,
and it didn't help either that Huda was the top heart rate
For Ace. Yeah.
so it seems that you wanted that to happen because you like Ace and you trying to get at Ace.
Yeah.
so
that
it's just not a good look, girl.
Yeah.
And you in a thong, your ass is out. So when you're backing it up on him,
Yeah.
I think that I didn't enjoy, obviously, Huda starting it off with licking of the privates and taking Ace down to the ground. I think that was all Huda. Whenever they got on the ground and then we got that 50-50, Ace was up in that thing smacking that.
Oh,
ass.
yeah, he was.
And I was like, you're wrong. And that's why Shelly was mad at your ass, too, because in a place where you could have just kept your hands behind you.
Yep.
Yeah.
Behind your head.
You was out here. Woo, woo. You was doing a lot. So I think
Grabbing all up on her.
I think if anything, it let me know, because in my mind, it gave like Hood is like 80% wrong and Ace is 20%, and now I'm like, they're both wrong, 50-50. Like, they both did some dumb shit. So
yeah,
I'm in agreement.
He was about to spread them. He
Like,
was, because his hands were like this.
Ace was in it, like from the jump when she licked. I mean, you licked the man's penis.
literally,
yeah, you did,
literally. And so he was already from
nobody
there.
had done
was
that one
like,
before.
Whoa, ain't nobody.
And
did
she
that.
said, and I remember in the show, she said she did the thing with her
She
hand.
said, you know how to do that?
Yeah, you know, when I'm near them, but I don't really touch them. And it's like, well, that didn't look like what you said, girl.
Nope.
Oh.
Sure didn't.
Yeah, I really appreciated seeing this extended clip, because originally watching the show, not seeing all that, I did think like Shelly's overreacting.
Yeah, I'm like, it's just a challenge, whatever.
It looks like Huda kissed Chris, and it looks like Huda was kissing on Ace and she was kissing on Chris, and they just got done with their kiss a little sooner than they did. You know, like, it didn't really seem that bad to me. I didn't really understand why she was so upset. But seeing the extended clip, I'm like,
why they were so wide-eyed.
I would have been mad too, because it's one thing, which I like that Nick kind of said this a little bit. He was like, it's one thing to be like, oh, you know, like, we kind of all got used to saying in the villa, like, oh, it's a challenge, but things like this would come up. But then you also have to think at that point, it was like week 5, and this is Shelly and Ace, who have now been cemented, and they've been really growing in the, you know, then you go and do that. That's just a little too much. You could have done a little dance, a little twerk, like that would have been fine, but you know, you did a lot. So I totally understand why Shelly was upset.
Yeah, same.
Yeah. Yep. Because that's too much.
Yeah.
And you know when you crossing that boundary with the friend, you know when you about to take it too far with your friend. So you know what you was doing. Supposed to stop.
Yep.
But you kept on going because
you're not a real friend.
You're not a real friend, and you had it in your mind that you was gonna be the best one that went out there and raised people's heart rates.
Yep.
Whatever.
Yep.
Now you done ruined she ruined every friendship that she had in the villa.
Yes. She has nobody.
From Amaya.
And that's also very picky, weird to me. Amaya having that close of a relationship to Huda is also very weird to me. So that is just
Amaya and Huda are the same person. We just accept one of them and the other we don't. Okay,
because one doesn't do songs and the other one does.
Exactly. And so opportunity. Okay. But yeah, so basically that was basically the reunion, right? A lot of things still left unanswered. I think we said we gave it like about a 6.5 between a 6.5 out of 10 for a reunion. They could have spent a lot more time talking about other things, and honestly, I need them to just get on the bandwagon of like how Real Housewives is, and it's like part 1, part 2, like part 3. Like, we need that,
so we don't have to cut it all down.
Yeah, give me 2 to 3 2-hour long reunion parts. I think that'll be good.
Right. That's also how I feel about the show. because I feel like the clips that were shown could have been in the show. Maybe not all of them, but maybe a couple. Yeah. And I'm only saying this because I know that UK gets way more episodes.
I heard that.
Yeah.
Fair.
But I wanted to just use this time to talk a little bit about the commentary and the discussion that was had at the reunion about Huda, Shelly, and Olandria.
Okay.
So, as we watched when Love Island was on, these three girls had like a really tight bond. They were friends. Of course, there was like a little bit of friction when things are going on, like with Huda going off on Jeremiah and kind of cussing out the Bombshell girls and everything. You know, of course, there was like a little bit of friction, but they seem to always come back around. Even Shelly came back around in the villa after the heart rate challenge. She even came back around to, you know, being back friends and really close with Huda. So we see them be friends throughout the whole show. And of course, there are stands that are starting to be created because people, unfortunately, don't know how to just watch TV anymore.
Don't
know how to just watch TV and let it be that. It has to be stands and fandoms that get created and like so much negativity that gets brewed. Mm-hmm. So one of the things that was happening a lot throughout the season was people feeling like Huda was bullied. Okay. Mm-hmm. People felt like Huda was bullied, and when Huda gets out of the villa, she sees that people feel like she being bullied. Mm-hmm. So she like,
I've been bullied.
I've been bullied then. I never even thought that at all. But
now I've been bullied.
Now you're saying it?
I feel like I've been bullied.
No, I've been bullied.
I've been bullied. Yeah, it's true. I've been bullied. Right? She's going on all these interviews and podcasts and things like that where they're asking her, were you bullied in the villa? And she's like, yes, I was bullied. Oh my gosh, the girls were so mean to me.
And the guys
so mean to me.
Yeah,
I don't know why. People are just bullying me, right? So people are taking this information, her not being specific about who her bullies were in the house, but because of, especially when the turning point happened was at the heart rate challenge, and they saw how Shelly was upset with Huda and she didn't want to talk to her for like the night, basically. She just didn't want to talk to her for the night because she wanted to, you know, be calm so that when she spoke to Huda next, it could be from a fresh place where she could really get out all her thoughts and not come to her in an angry way, right?
Yes.
Right. People online took this as Shelly being a bully, and that narrative really started to spin. Mm-hmm. And so when they get out of the villa, before they go out and do all these interviews, they have their phones. Yep. They see what people are saying online, and Huda sees that people are pointing out Shelly to be her bully, even though the whole time she was in the villa didn't think she was bullied at all. But when she gets out, she sees people pointing fingers at Shelly mainly, and Olandria secondly, about being her bullies throughout her time in the villa. She's going on these interviews and these podcasts saying, yes, that's true, I was bullied, the girls were mean to me. Who are the people going to be thinking about? Shelly and Olandria being your bullies. So the hate within her fandom for Shelly and Olandria really just kicked off to another level where people love to do this to black women in reality TV all the time. They don't want to just watch them on TV and be like, oh, I don't really like her character, or okay, I like her character. They have to turn it into racism. Yep. Unfortunately, like, it's really heartbreaking to like know as a black woman that this is what you're gonna go through. Like, if I'm watching a show, people are probably gonna hate this black girl, like, you know, and it's gonna suck. So what these people did, people took a picture from the video of George Floyd being murdered by the cop, right? George Floyd's body is on the ground. The cop has his knee on his neck, right? And they put Olandria's face on George Floyd's body, and they put Huda's face on the cop's body. Now, at the reunion, Shelly and Olandria are basically kind of pleading with Huda, going back to word of the day, pleading with Huda, like, you should have said something. We told you that these things were happening. We told you that hate was coming our way. You didn't do anything. You didn't say anything. And Huda saying, I didn't know. I was getting hate too. People were sending me, mean things as well. And then I really loved that Olandria actually called it out. Because if she didn't, I don't think they wouldn't have got specific about the hate or the bullying or whatever. They wouldn't have got specific.
Olandria said the racism.
No, racism.
Olandria said
racism.
The racism. She said, yes. I told you about the racism. I told you. And she said it out loud. She said it. They put my face on George Floyd's body and they put your face on the cop.
Yep.
I told you this. I showed you the video. I showed you the picture. I told you to say something about it. Well, she didn't even say she told her to say something about it. Just that she told her about the situation that was going on and showed her the photo. You know what Huda's response was in that moment? Huda told her at that time, girl, that's horrible. Let me make a post.
Yes.
So that my people know I don't tolerate this. I don't tolerate bullying. That's her favorite thing. I don't tolerate bullying.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to make a post. Okay, cool. So this is during the time when they're all out the villa and they're like in LA in an Airbnb all together for like a week, right? This is when everybody's relationships start breaking down and falling apart. Nobody knew why, but apparently it stems from this situation right here. Huda tells Olandria, this is horrible. I'm going to make a post about it on my Instagram or wherever, and I'm going to let it be known I don't stand for this shit. Days go by. They all still in this Airbnb together, hanging out together, kikiing and laughing. Huda still says nothing. Olandria and Shelly come to her like, what the fuck happened to that post? I thought you was going to make a post. Huda's response was, I got just too much going on in my life right now. I got too much going on. So, but I don't stand for it. Your friends came to you, who you were close with, who you apparently want to meet your half black daughter, by the way. Okay. They came to you saying, this is what people are saying about me. This is what people are doing to our faces. This is what people are using our image for. You say you're going to say something about it in our defense, and you do nothing. You're a shitty person. You're fucked up. And I just want to, I don't know. I just want to say, like, accountability is like so important. And I really feel like it's important for sure, like in your friendships as well. You should be able to tell people, hey, you got me fucked up a little bit. Mm-hmm. Or like, hey, this thing that's circling around us has me a little fucked up. And as a friend, I feel like it's your responsibility to come to their defense and say it out loud with your chest. Like, hey, this is my friend. I don't stand for this shit. Don't do this shit to them. Don't bring that around me. And Huda just did not do that for the people who she claimed were her friends. So I wanted to get you guys' opinion on that. Just how do y'all feel about the situation? What do you think should have been done, I guess?
I think that it's really fucked up because, I mean, a lot of the stuff was just building up while they were still in the villa. So it's just sucks that they had to turn their phone on and get all of that hate coming their way. Any of them, right? I think when something is to that degree with somebody that you're calling your sister, your friend, your family, we're family forever, shit like that, and they've always had your back, even when you were crashing out, I just feel like more should have been done. Like, way, way more. And to say to her, oh, I was getting hate too. What do you mean? Or, well, I did say on the podcast that I didn't tolerate that. And it's like, No,
You said you don't tolerate bullying. You said nothing
Yeah,
about
about
you didn't
racism.
say anything about racism. Those are not the same. They don't equal each other. They are completely fucking different.
I think
Yeah.
Olandria was very clear in the conversation that she had with Huda at the Airbnb, which I don't know, I wasn't privy to,
Right.
but about the hurt of it, but also at Olandria's expense. It's very vulnerable to ask someone, because I feel like on the reunion, Olandria did ask her, like, can you talk to your fans or just something to where, you squash it.
Yep.
I think that if I was in a position as Olandria, even asking Huda to do that is so vulnerable. For them not to follow up with that.
Yep.
The bridge is already burned. But also the fact that you feel like you don't have the need to want to, I have to
I have to ask,
bring it to your attention and ask you, like, it's just immediately, if I were to meet you two in a villa and we were to kick it off and it was a popping and whatnot and it was completely secluded for all that time, and then we came out and I saw that people were talking hella mess about y'all, it wouldn't even, because of me, it wouldn't even in my mind cross. I would be like, first of all, I love those girls. I know them. It's just that I would immediately, and y'all need to shut it up with all. If I had fans who didn't like y'all, something that would be something where I was like, keep it quiet. I wouldn't even have to have y'all come to me to ask me.
Because it shouldn't even be a fucking question.
It shouldn't be a question. I think that's where it kind of you saw true colors for Olandria. I think you see true colors whenever you see how people react to how you give them information.
Yeah,
you saw how she was reacting, and after a while you realized that it was really taking a huge hurt on your mental health, and you were like, yo, you got to talk to your fans about, because it's becoming too much. The hate is too much. And you say, yes, I'm going to make a post, and then you don't. I'm completely iced out. We can never be friends. That's how I feel. That's how I feel.
Because you're quick to do every fucking thing else. You're quick to get in a relationship and
a whole new person.
Have deals and whatever the fuck else you're doing. But you can't take the time to quickly get online, get on live, and tell your fucking friends to go back to school and shut the fuck up, because your fans are literal children.
Well, she's a child. Hood's a child too.
Yes,
honestly.
I know, but
they all
come
are.
on.
It's a mess.
That's fucking
Anyone
ridiculous.
who actually enjoys her really has to go ahead and.
No, you're a child.
Yeah, no.
that is ridiculous. You need to be an adult in the situation, realize that it's fucking wrong, and say fucking something. Say something.
Yeah.
Say something.
At the end of the day, just say something.
Yeah. Because you didn't do shit.
I feel like if you're going to call someone like your sister, like you said, your sister,
we know how the fuck
you know, your family.
We know how she is.
Of course,
she
we
is
do.
So,
yeah.
She's horrible.
She's loved by me to her friends.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love you. Hey, I love you. Hey, you're my sister. We know. You could read through the BS like nobody's business. And y'all was in a villa with her for days on end. I know that y'all know it. So I also want our girls to come to grips with the fact that was never their friend. And they knew that. And I know that. I know that it's interesting, but she really was never y'all's friend.
She was never your friend. She was talking shit about every bombshell that walked in that shit that wanted something that she wanted.
Yeah, which is why she hates Shelly, because she really wanted a piece of Ace. And
she thought if she brought Chris,
she thought that heart rate challenge was going to seal it. And it ain't still shit.
No.
That's what she wanted. And you even fucking said it after the fact when you were like, well, I don't know why she's mad at me. You were being all cocky like, oh, it's because I got his heart rate up so fast and she's just so mad at that because I was the one that could do it.
Disgusting.
Like, you're a disgusting human being.
Yeah, you're horrible. You suck. The fact that you can look at these women, these two black women in your face who are crying about the racism that they received and how they asked you to say something, you said that you would and you did not.
Multiple times.
And you can look them in their face and see how hurt they are. They have tears coming down their eyes. And you're saying, I would have said something, but I was just really busy.
Disingenuous.
I'm busy.
And I wish that's my word. She would have been called out. I mean, like, you've been fake all fucking day. You ain't been saying shit. You've been real mute. You've been quiet. That's my problem with you right now. You're not real. You don't stand on business. You're fake. You are very malleable. You mold to whatever it is that people want from you. But let's be very clear. Whenever it comes to people on this stage, I can probably have a conversation with every single person on this stage.
Yep, but not you.
But not you.
Yep.
But not you. Bitch.
Never.
you.
We don't gotta. Yeah.
No.
We ain't gotta do that.
Just terrible.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she definitely. She was called out, but not enough for me, especially with the conversations that she's had about Amaya, about Ciara, about them when they came in, because she was that fucking bitch, blah, blah, blah. I'm his number one, and blah, like, you were just nasty. Didn't even know.
One.
Do I know her? No, but she doesn't fucking compare to me. She's nothing. Like,
Yeah. Like, this is how she speaks about people.
and then when the camera's all flipped around, when you're not in the diary room, it's, oh my god, mira, my
I
sister,
love you.
I love you.
I love you. I love you. That's like the thing that really
Scary.
pissed me off, because when she knows that people are upset with her and they're, you know, calling her out, it's no, but I love you though. I love you so much though.
Yeah,
I don't give a fuck. You have me messed up, and I'm finna tell you. Like,
you did.
hello?
You had me messed up. You had Iris messed up. You had Amaya messed up when you were talking mess about her to Alandria about how she was just like a terrible person, and you didn't even know the fucking girl. You were just a nasty, rude person.
Yeah.
All around.
Yeah.
No excuses, which is why nobody wanted you to stay.
Very true. So yeah, basically I just said all this to say, like,
Stand up.
stand up for your friends. Like,
Yeah.
seriously, if somebody's saying some shit about your friend and you know that it's not true, or they're just talking out the side of their neck, like,
Yes.
stand up for them. Like, not my friend. I know you're not talking about this one. Like,
Right.
Better not be my friend.
Absolutely
I'll be the first one to
not.
stand up. Nah, that ain't them.
absolutely
You can't
not.
be yip yapping about
No.
people and then that's
I
just
love
not
you.
that's not a true friend. That's all her to do is act like she in front of your face and then talk about you behind your back.
Yep.
Yep.
The
Can't trust a
sun
bitch
in
like
your
that.
face.
That's why we publicly watched
Backstab.
you get cracked by 4 men at this point within like a month or two, and ain't
Like
none
a
of
glow
them,
stick.
ain't none of them did nothing for you. You're not a good person.
Which is really unfortunate because you had some really good people in your corner.
She did.
So
She had good people in her corner, but that's what happens when you're just mean spirited. You can't help but infect the pool. So that's what happened. Yeah, just stand up for your people.
Yes.
Don't let racism fucking slide. Like,
ever.
say something. Don't be a fake bitch, and be a good friend. Okay.
Yes.
That's all I had to say though about
Hey.
this reunion.
Get up, stand up.
Exactly. Please click the link in our bio and in our description so that you can join our discussion group, so we can get like into
The depth
more
of
of
what you
this
needed.
conversation, whether it just be from the reunion that you want to recap more that we missed, or you want to kind of talk more about this end of the conversation. Let's talk in our Discord. It would be great in our little discussion group. Make sure that you follow us: Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, everywhere, all on our social media. It's at TBU Podcast. You can also send us an email. You want to type up a whole page or something? I don't know.
Do what you want to do.
Put it there. Okay. The Black Umbrella PC at gmail.com. Check out the playlist, the season 7 playlist on Spotify and Apple. And yeah, I hope y'all have a great week.
Love y'all.
Love
you.
y'all for real. Okay.
For real. Okay.
We'll talk to y'all next week. Love you.
Bye.
Bye.